Tonight, new details about a former Lewis and Clark High School student accused of making threats against his former school and two girls.
The specifics are disturbing, but police do have this message.
Hoping that this will restore a little bit of sense of calm in that.
Well, tonight we focus on how police tracked down the 18-year-old accused of making those threats and similar threats last year. Also, how he couldn't outrun his internet history. We were the first ones to break the case last night, and tonight, our Taylor Graham has continuing coverage. Taylor?
Well, Nadine, Ryan Lee's parents posted his $100,000 bond back in June when he was first arrested for threatening LC. That will be much harder now as a judge set his bond today at $1 million. Why so high? Well, court documents explain a pattern that goes beyond a simple threat. 8 months later, 18-year-old Ryan Lee is back in court for the exact same crime that put him here in the first place.
Based on the similarities, he was certainly included in the potential suspect pool early on.
Court documents say when he was first arrested last May, Lee told police he set up an Instagram account to send threatening and sexually explicit messages to another student. Again in November, while he was out of jail awaiting trial, that same victim reported the same threats made against her on Instagram.
We did not make an arrest or charges in that case, although it is likely that it is connected.
During that investigation, detectives searched Lee's tablet for evidence and found internet searches for school shootings in Parkland, Florida and Santa Fe, Texas. Someone also searched, can the FBI track Instagram accounts? And that's exactly what police did this week when new threats against LC and those same young girls showed up on Instagram again. Police tracked the IP addresses right to Ryan Lee's home. Lee's attorney today argued that doesn't mean Lee is the one that did it.
If the court goes to Google right now, you can find out how to remotely access an IP address and pretend that it's your own.
He also added Lee's confession in May could have been coerced, but the state wasn't buying it.
He seems to somehow think that by doing the same thing over and over again and committing these crimes over and over again, he's going to somehow convince us that someone else is doing this, when all of the evidence traces right back to him again.
Now, many of you have asked us online, where are Ryan Lee's parents in all of this? How could their son be accused of the same crime while under their roof awaiting trial? Well, they are absolutely standing by their son. They even told investigators back in November they believe their son was set up by someone else in May, even though back then he admitted to it. In Spokane tonight, Taylor Graham, KXLY 4 News.
Thank you, Taylor.